Hello, welcome back to Clown World Order, and we got a lot to get into today. We have that was Tucker Carlson talking about Charlie Kirk and his stance on Israel. Today I woke up and I felt like a trans man. That's what I felt like. I don't know about you, but I felt like a trans man. You know, I don't need any surgery. I could just put on a wig, go in the girls' bathroom, beat up some women in sports. I could do all that. That's what I feel like doing. You know, God, these people are deranged. You know what I felt like also when I woke up? I felt like a black lady. Yes, I did. Yo, what up? What up? Yeah, I felt like a black lady. But we got a lot to get into today. We have the text messages have been released. I am going to give you my take on it. It's definitely doctored to some degree. All right. I forgot the guy's name. What's the trans man's name? The lover? My love. My love. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, my love. That's from the text. What 22-year-old talks about that? Oh, Lance Twiggs. God, what a horrible name. Jesus. All right, so we got the text between Tyler Robinson and Lance Twiggs. Yes, we do. Let me just get back here. All right. So I am going to give you my take on it. Let me pull up. It's easier if I just read it off my phone. I saved I think the beginning of it's cut off, but I watched other people's reactions to it, and so the beginning of it I think is just he left a note under the keyboard in his room or something like that, and then after reading the note, the roommate responded, "What? You're joking, right?" And then Robinson said, "I am still okay, my love, but am stuck in Orem for a little while longer. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep that secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you. What is this? Some kind of romance novel? Jesus." And then the roommate, Twiggs, Mr. Twiggs, "You weren't the only one who did it, right? You weren't the one who did it, right?" Robinson, "I am. I'm sorry." Roommate, "I thought they caught the person." Robinson, "No, they grabbed some crazy old dude, then interrogated someone in similar clothing. I had planned to grab my rifle from my drop point shortly after, but most of the side of town got locked down. It's quiet, almost enough to get out. But there's one vehicle lingering." I mean, who wrote this? Like, come on. We go from a romance novel into some kind of thriller. They're locked down and there's one vehicle lingering. It's lingering. What kind of 22-year-old talks like that? For one, that generation is so poisoned with chemicals that they don't even know what the word lingering means, all right? Especially a far leftist Antifa member. They don't know what that word means, all right? They do not talk like that. They be like, "Yo, what up? What up, cuz?" Even white people nowadays talk like that. That's what they be like. And then I want to point out, so I don't forget my points, I want to point out, if he's on the run, how does he know they grabbed some crazy old guy That magically was there talking about 9/11 when 9/11 happened, but then they grabbed him for this too. That does not make sense to me, but hey, what do I know, you know? I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? And then the roommate, why? Robinson, why did I do it? Roommate, yeah. Robinson, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully, they have moved on. I haven't seen anything about them finding it. So you're checking your news while you're on the run after committing a public assassination. You're just magically, scrolling through the news. Oh, yeah, get off the roof, change your clothes, scroll the news, put together the rifle, dismantled the rifle. Man, the FBI thinks we're dumb. They think we're a bunch of dummies. Roommate, how long have you been planning this? Robinson, a bit over a week, I believe. I can't get close to it, but there's a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it. Robinson, I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring it back. Grandpa's rifle. I don't know if I had a serial number, but it wouldn't trace back to me. I worry about prints. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability over time to bring it with. I might have abandoned it and hope they didn't find prints. How the fuck will I explain losing it to my old man? The only thing I left was a rifle wrapped in a towel. Remember how I was engraving the bullets? The fucking messages are mostly a big meme. If I see notices bulge UWU on Fox it should be news. I might have a stroke. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave it. That really fucking sucks. Man, they think we're really dumb. Who believes that crap? Alright, I do believe a lot of people celebrating the assassination are pretty much terrorists that want war with us, the normal people. But one thing we can agree on is the leftists don't buy these messages and we don't buy these messages. I mean, geez, they think we are dumb.